You know, guys, no one never talks about it, and I didn't even realize until today, right? We're always talking about how games are getting bloated. You know, I'm looking at my system storage because I'm trying to make room because, you know, Night Rain, as of this recording, is coming out real soon. I'm sorry, I have 10 gigs used just for save data? What?
You gotta start cleaning that stuff out.
Dude, I cleared out 6 gigs. Like, I knew Death Stranding was a lot. Like, Death Stranding's like 800 megabytes. So that's going to be freaking crazy for when 2 comes out. But damn, all these other games, I'm like, why are you big?
You mostly just went through games that you know that you're not going to play again.
Yeah, is it all really just save data?
No, that was just save data. No, my clips and screenshots, that's a different issue.
Now,
Yeah, it captures.
Where is that stored? Is that like in the cache?
Oh, the save data?
Stored in your system.
I don't think it's stored in the cache. Yeah, it's just in your system.
Yeah, and you can, if you want, put it on a flash drive.
If you delete that, you still have all your trophy data saved, right?
Yeah, your trophy data doesn't go away.
Yeah, because that's linked to your profile. That's not linked to your...
Bro,
to
the
your
amount
data.
of games that you play, why do you keep it? Why do you keep them?
The
You're
save
never gonna
data?
go back and like that one fucking side scroller one you I saw you playing that one day where you just put down the controller and then you got the plat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of games in there where I was like, oh, I forgot about this game. Oh, I forgot about that one. That's not even my main issue this week, guys, with storage. I was like, okay, I have a lot of demos downloaded, right? Let me see what are the bigger ones first so I could play them and delete them. So I checked out Slitherhead, right? That's the horror jank game that came out last year where the whole point is you're a spirit and you possess any nearby NPC and you walk around with them or you use them for combat. It's like chapter 1 of the main game. Little tutorial stuff. You're just going around the city and then you do one boss fight and then that was it. I was like, are you serious? That was it? Because this demo was 20 gigs. I was like, why is it so big?
How many minutes of content would you say you got through?
Dude, I was going at a casual pace, so that was like 20, 30 minutes maybe. And I guess you can go back and like fight the boss again. Like when you hit continue, you go straight into the boss fight, which is nice.
For a demo, that's insane.
Game's cool though. It's definitely, me and my friend were saying like this is going to be one of those games where like no one cared about it, but years later there's going to be all those video essays like this underrated gem from 2024, Slitherhead.
Games that you missed out on.
Yeah, you wake up as a spirit and you just go and possess people. And you walk around, try to regain your memories in the first chapter. And then you encounter, you know, these demons disguising themselves as humans. And you use the humans you are possessing. You control their blood into like weapons. And then you can attack. If the host dies, then you get knocked out. And then you could possess somebody nearby. You lose like a bip. So if you lose 3 bips, then it's game over. Unless... if you get out of the possessed body before it dies, you don't lose like a little thing. So you have to, you know, kind of time how you swap bodies out and stuff. It's just kind of funny. Like it's NPCs, so of course they're gonna have the low tier NPC models, and then there's these rarity quote unquote people you can possess that have the special abilities, and it's very obvious because they're the higher rendered models. Like point out the main character. Oh, that one. Yeah.
It's got the fucking highlights in their hair and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's interesting. The combat's a little stiff. It's just simple. You know, you mash your attacks, dodge, roll. You can do parries, kind of. There's a block mechanic, and then before an enemy attacks, you could see the direction they're attacking, and you can counter that. And then it builds up this meter, and then when it's full, you just go into a slowdown state, and then you can just, you know, wail your attacks. The rarity type people you can possess, they'll have like extra abilities you can use. And whenever you encounter a boss, you get locked into like a boss zone. And it's just funny because like the whole idea is like you're supposed to be using all the NPCs, try to confuse the enemy while attacking. And if they just keep dying, you'll just see them fall out from the sky as they get regenerated into the area. So that way, you know, you don't really run out of chances to fight.
They wouldn't just wander into, like they couldn't just render them walking into whatever arena or something. You would rather just have to fall out of the sky.
Yeah, like they just load in like 10 feet off the ground and fall in.
That's pretty janky, but
dude,
I like janky shit like that. That's funny.
There's a part in the demo where you have to like go up like onto the buildings, and like so you're looking at the alleyways and the fire escapes and people are smoking. And I went up there to possess somebody, and then the spirit character just says like, "Oh, this body sucks." And it's like, okay, I'll just possess the person next to this one. And I did, and then I moved the camera on. I looked, I was like, wait, what just happened? And I repossess the body. And I guess what happens in the game is if you leave a body, there's a chance that they just regenerate a different one in the same spot.
Oh wow.
So like you'll just see them fade in and then a new one fades out or whatever. It's like, what? It's like, okay.
A new model.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen that in like, it's so weird, but in a city sim. At least like have the people in your immediate surrounding like stay the same, but like everybody else, yeah, like just randomize the NPC. But I get it because it's not like really important.
I was thinking to like messing around in like GTA back in the day and just seeing how the NPCs react to your actions and stuff. And there's a moment where it's like you're at the top of the building and you're looking down. It's like, oh, I have to get down there. And it's like, oh, wait, if I just jump down and possess a new body, I'll be fine. So you jump off the building and then you possess another body and then you just see the body you possess fall and die and then everyone reacts to it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, there are a lot of interactions between these NPCs that are just like doing regular shit. Like I can just see like two NPCs that are talking, like a guy and a girl, and then all of a sudden you're getting attacked and you have to take over one of their bodies and run away. It's fucking nuts, man. I can see why the game was 20 gigs though.
Yeah, like that first, like I complained for the size, but then like playing the demo, it's like, yeah, you're going through a large environment very early on. It's like, yeah, you got to fill that space up.
Going back full circle to what you were talking about though, let me ask you, I don't disagree with you on the bloatware. I feel like 20 gigs, especially for a demo like this, even for a game that's designed the way it is, would be much. That would lead me to believe, okay, if only this portion of the game is going to be 20 gigs, how much is the full game rendered? Like how much are we talking about if I had to download that bitch to my fucking to my whole PlayStation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't look at the size of the game, but I imagine it's probably going to be, I mean, I don't know, like Tekken 8's like 100 gigs. So sorry, yeah, Slither. I keep saying Slither.
It reminds me of like Yakuza Combat.
Oh, 61.85 gigs.
So yeah, I had a third of the whole game downloaded, and I only played like
That's insane.
not even an hour. But yeah, I could see the potential in the game. Like there was also like a healing mechanic with one of the main characters. You just stand in the pool of blood, and then you just hold like R1 or whatever, and then you just gain all your health back in those pools of blood. It's like that's good.
I think we might have talked about this before. I guess kind of going off tangent, but while I was looking for Slitterhead in the store, I came across a different game, and it looks like this girl is like a mix between Cloud and Guts. Did we ever talk about this game?
Solstice.
It's called Solstice.
Yeah.
This game is on sale right now.
Yep.
It's 90% off.
I have it already. Yeah, I need to play it still.
It doesn't look too bad when I look at the...
No, it's a cool like AA action game. Like you have the soul of your sister. She's going to be like your stand basically to help you with like abilities or whatever. And yeah, you're just fighting demons and stuff, and you're just rocking the Berserker armor.
Tell me why I'm looking at a thumbnail of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, like the digital deluxe edition. And the thumbnail is fucking Doom Guy with Tony like in the visor.
Oh, because that's real, isn't it?
Oh, he's going to be in the game?
Yeah.
Doom Guy, probably.
That's so funny. I mean, they said that they were going to put Bam in the game, but they don't put him on the fucking game
Yeah, they
cover.
did. Oh, not on the cover, but he's gonna be in it.
Hell yeah, big dog.
Dude, speaking of Doom Slayer, I didn't tell you guys. I went out the other night, went to a club and all that, had some fun. It's like, okay, it's already like 2 some. I'm like, oh, let's go get some pizza. Right, it's like this pretty popular pizza place. And like, they have the wall full of all like the celebrities on there. And then, waiting in line, and I'm looking at the pizzas, and then I look at the sign. I said, I'm sorry, what does that say? They have a collaboration with Doom of the Dark Ages, and they have their own Doom pizza. Yeah, if you order this pizza, you can get an in-game skin and 1-month trial for Xbox Games Pass Ultimate. I said, this is the most random-ass collab I've seen, just out in the wild. Never heard about it. Boom, it's here.
I'm sure there are plenty of other restaurants that are collabing with fucking Microsoft if Microsoft Games Pass.
No, but this was for this is for Doom specifically. Like you get an in-game skin from a pizza place.
I mean, it's not that crazy. You don't really play Call of Duty much anymore, but every now and then when a Call of Duty game comes out, they'll be like, oh, if you go to fucking Pizza Hut or Little Caesars and you order this specific thing, you'll get a code on your receipt and you can redeem it for a skin.
But they've always done that though. I personally haven't seen like single player games like this come out with a collab like that, especially like in the modern era for consoles.
I would say you're probably more more inclined on finding them like on a Monster can, like on an energy drink, something like that. That's probably where I'm used to seeing them the most, whether it's a multiplayer game or a single player game. Because I remember Warframe used to do stuff like that. Well, I guess I would say Destiny 2, like, even though they're technically single player, they're MMOs, right? So in your case, I do understand what you're saying. This is like a one-to-one. Like, we're just talking about a single player game.
Yeah, because like all the recent stuff is like, yeah, of course there's the Genshin stuff. Like you said, Call of Duty. I remember the Apex stuff that happened.
I want to say probably The Last of Us had promotions like that. That's probably the last game I remember that would do something like that.
And of course, the pizza slice was Hellfire Pepperoni. It cost $6.66 per slice.
I would buy it. Fuck it.
Fucking ripping me off. Are you kidding
I don't give a
man?
fuck. That pizza's probably mid as shit, and I'll still buy it.
Nah, they got good pizza.
Really?
What's this place called? What's it called?
Then it must be worth. Man,
It's
Oscar,
called,
you can-
so they have a New York location. I think that's the more well-known one. It's called Prince Street Pizza.
Yeah, that shit looks good, actually, man. And it's square, bro.
Oh, it's just Detroit style?
Yeah. Yeah, this one has, habaneros and hot honey. I was like, oh, that actually sounds pretty good.
Fra Diavolo.
Oh.
Diavolo?
I could take
Diavolo
you to
sauce?
I could take you to a pizza spot over here that does the same shit. It's called Good Pies.
Do they actually do the same shit? And with this everything? Hot honey and habanero peppers?
They make the squares.
No.
They got the pepperoni cups. They got the hot habanero honey bullshit. Like they got it. You're not.
No, that's not.
Yes,
No, that's not the
yes.
same thing.
How am I
That's
going to
not
get
what
my
I said,
limited
and that's
time
not what it
Doom
says
skin?
on here. Do they have Doom on their box cover? No, then shut up.
Is my pizza rated M for mature? I don't think so. Don't go to hell hungry.
Are you interested in a blueberry chicken jalapeno pizza?
No.
Whoa.
Fra Diavolo sauce. That has to be like hot sauce, right?
I think that's the sauce instead of like pasta sauce. Yeah.
Oh no shit. Oh, okay. I don't know now because the top says don't go to hell hungry. It should be don't go to hell without diarrhea. Because that's what all of this honestly feels like to me. Especially after a couple of drinks, man. Pizza and getting pretty drunk sound like a good combination, but not for this guy and his stomach.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
You're not the iron stomach that you used to be, huh?
No. What I need is more alcohol instead of food for some reason, and it pisses me off, dude. Like anything fried, I'm fucked. Still though, I would pay $6.66 for this slice, just for the name Doom, because you never see fucking Doom guy on a box cover of a pizza.
Yeah, and I kept the box, dude, because I was actually kind of impressed. Like, it's not just
Damn
the
straight
cover,
you did.
even the back, like the bottom part. It's like an illustration
Yeah.
of the pizza place with a lot of Doom stuff on there, and it's got some
That's
slogans
awesome,
on the
man.
side. I was like, oh shit, like this is real.
Yeah, we're gonna see not Oscar, but me and our other family of Kill. We're gonna go see Kendrick Lamar. So it's
Our
gonna be
constituents.
It's gonna be pretty intense. Gonna be sure to wear black, because I'm pretty sure black is neutral, So
What day is that? Is that Friday? Saturday?
it's on a Saturday, I think, right?
Oh,
I think it's on a Saturday. We arrive Friday. We're gonna go dick around with Oscar in Vegas. I'm gonna get drunk. We're gonna watch a movie. Maybe hit a casino if we feel like it. Probably not because I'm still broke. And then the next day, me and Akil are just gonna go get our eardrums blown out.
I'm seeing Young Bay on Saturday, so I'll be partying it up with you guys
Ooh. Wait, where is it? Where?
down here.
Oh, I thought you were coming up. I'm like, no
No,
way.
no.
Well, hell yeah, dude. I wish I was there too, honestly. I wish I could be in two places at once because I would want to see Young Bay. I want to see Young Bay again for sure. Good stuff with that man. He brings a vibe to the shows that you don't see a lot.
Yeah,
He comes out to Area 15 a lot. There's a like a Kawaii rave thing that we go to every now and then.
That sounds like him.
somebody found at Goodwill a launch plaque for Concord from one of the devs.
A launch plaque. I need a picture.
It's the game.
Post that.
It's the game framed with the box art, and it has her name.
No.
Damn, you know she don't work for this company anymore, bro.
Well, that company, that studio's gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
It's the whole.
But she's if she had to give it away, bro, she has to. Oh, there has to be some form of shame behind that.
I wonder how
even-
much money she got for
Dude,
that.
yeah, I'm about to say, even if I had money, this
money,
is
it's
like,
Goodwill. They don't give you money.
Oh, yeah, you just drop it off through the back.
What she did was she didn't even leave it in the back. She knocked on the door with like a trench coat looking like Deep Throat, and she gave it to the person inside, and she's like, don't tell anybody. There were some of you who loved the game. I'm sorry, I'm reading Reddit comments. I know. If she got 2, then like, I get it. You know, that's an extra thing. Somebody else might want it. Where else would you put it besides Goodwill if you don't want to make money off of it? But if this is the only one and she's like, yeah, fuck this, it's still an achievement to have a game like released and then just completely deleted along with your studio. You were a part of that team, you know?
Yeah, I am one of the very few rare developers that made one of the most expensive pieces of shit.
That has to be some form of achievement. I would take that, especially now, like, enough time has passed, I would take that as an achievement.
We call that infamy, where you're famous for things that you're bad at. That's what that's called.
Fuck yeah, man. I don't know. I hope she's doing all right, because like that kind of sucks.
Yeah, hopefully she got a
that
job
you just
somewhere.
see the shit out in the open. Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of PlayStation blunders, me and Gerry were talking about Last of Us earlier before we started recording. One Neil Drunkman was on like a podcast or whatever you want to call it. Finally answered the question, the big question everyone had since the end of the first game. Could they have made a cure? Was Joel right into taking Ellie out and killing everybody if there was no chance? And he's like, oh no, yeah, they could have made the cure for sure. And then immediately people go, so yeah, just remember guys, the main doctor in the first game that was going to perform the surgery, yeah, he was a veterinarian before all this. So I'm sure he was going to make the cure. Don't worry, guys.
I'm sure.
Not without fucking killing Ellie in the process.
Fuck.
Yeah, she was going to die regardless, but like...
She was going to die, yeah. It's nice watching my parents watch it, because I'm watching it along with them. They really like the first season, you know, just like the gamers. Part 1 of Last of Us was great, excellent. And I saw this dude Danny playing it. I went to sleep, and then I woke up and he was still playing it.
Oh yeah.
And it's so funny seeing them like react to it now. I think we just finished episode 5. Oh my god! Like up until, because that episode 5 is a flashback episode where it just shows like the relationship between Ellie and Pedro.
Joel.
Joel, thank you. And that episode was pretty good. I'm sure I was asking Danny, and he, from what I can tell, all this shit was just written in, which is fine. You know, I appreciate good writing. I teared up a little. How it was revealed that how like she found out he lied or whatever, like that was completely different. I'm pretty sure they didn't have enough time to send Ellie back to Seattle and then figure it out on her own, because Joel's already gone at this point. I kept quiet around my folks for that, because they didn't know what was gonna happen. And once they found out that he was gone, and for good, it was kind of like it was downhill from there until, you know, this flashback episode came in where we just saw a lot of Joel. They like this episode, so I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure that they do. That
you
makes
know,
sense.
just because he's back in, you know, like yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why. Yeah, for one episode he's back, and after that, like, you know, we'll see. I'm kind of whatever. Like, we usually drop shows if we don't want to watch them anymore, and like we got no problem doing that. But so far we're still going on. Do you guys know how many years there are?
There's like 8 for the second season, right? And then 8 for the first season?
Yeah, I think it's around 8, and they did confirm that, like, if we're going to finish The Last of Us Part 2 story, we're going to need a 3rd season. Yeah, I haven't watched anything from Season 2. All I know is they do add some more stuff, which some of it's kind of nice, because we didn't get to see it in the game.
I thought it was hilarious, because the way it's going right now, it's to them, it's sort of mid to low tier. That's exactly what everybody else, like, what everybody was talking about the game when it came out. And when everybody was done with everything and stuff, like a lot of stuff here felt forced, and I kind of had the feeling that I didn't play the game for sure, but everybody that like I was hearing of talking about it was unhappy with certain parts, and I'm like, all right,
yeah,
it's just hard to translate. I feel like for certain stories, especially like The Last of Us, it's not going to be like translated to like a TV format 1-to-1. Like obviously from what we saw in the first season, there were a lot of cuts that they had to make and some changes that some people were like, okay, I can live with, and some other people were like, this is just like a totally different thing from the game.
Well, I don't think so. Like the season 1 was very 1-to-1. The only thing that was like kind of bummy about it was there was barely any clickers. The way like they traveled pretty quick, so like we didn't get to see a lot of the time in between. Like there was a good episode with the clickers, but there was definitely like this is going to be more of the human stuff than dealing with them.
Yeah, it's a lot more like, you know, playing off of the relationships between characters in a dystopian society, and not really so much the dystopian society itself. Like not really so much the journey, just like the conversations in between. I mean, obviously, of course, the journey is still there. The credulousness, the danger, all of that, it's all there. I didn't completely finish season 1. I think I got to like episode 5 or episode 6. But I just personally just felt like there were more opportunities that they could have more made the show feel like we're going through like a lot of these scenes, like as we would have in the game, like from, I guess, transitioning from point A to B. I don't know. Like I said, it makes sense in the TV format where they're not obviously going to do that, because that's a lot of exposition and time wasted when they can just go to the next scene and then just explain it there.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the tricky thing you have to think about with adaptations, is how much you're going to cut, especially for video games, because, you know, everyone has like this specific thing. It's like, well, yeah, you can't truly make a good video game adaptation because, you know, a video game is such a unique experience and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, you can make good ones. It's just, yeah, you just have to make sure it's like very well crafted, basically. And hey, speaking of adaptations, I finished reading both volumes of Death Stranding. And I gotta say, man, it was really, really good, man. I am beyond ready for 2. Like, I want to dive back into 1 and play it again. Like, it was just, God, it was great. It was great. I highly recommend it, Gerry, if you're curious, because they do add, well, I want to say they add a lot in here, but I don't know, mainly because I didn't read every single email you get in the game for all the lore. So I'm sure maybe like a good amount of this is in the emails, but from
me either. Only the ones that gave me likes, honestly.
Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, there's a bunch of new stuff in the books, and it was all fantastic. A lot of with the secondary characters, a lot of Sam actually talking to the people at all these cities, and then you get to see like their perspective on the world and all that, and yeah, it was awesome. So you probably don't know this, Gerry, because I didn't know this because it wasn't, I guess it was revealed in one of the emails, but Lou, right, the BB, that's a girl. That's not a boy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You don't know that?
No.
Yeah, I thought we established this like when the trailer for 2 came out. I don't know. I feel like we talked about that earlier.
I just assumed it was a boy for 2 reasons. One, because, you know, like the whole thing with Cliff and Sam, like that dynamic of like, oh, that's his son, that's a BB, and it's like, oh, obviously Sam's gonna go through the same thing with BB and Lou. But also, and I'm also rewatching like a long play of it, and in one of the cutscenes with Deadman, when he's talking about Sam's past, he mentions that, oh, it was his wife and son that died in a void out. Yeah, but I guess later in one of the emails, he just assumed it was a boy, but it turned out to be a girl. When I got to that part, I was like, oh, dang, that's crazy. And then rewatching the trailer, I was like, oh, I'm going to call it here. This is my crazy theory for DS2.
Let's go.
Right?
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So, Oscar, if you don't know, the characters in Death Stranding, their names are very literal, right? You got Deadman, Die Hard Man, Heartman, Fragile, Mama. You know, it's very, very easy to figure out like what kind of characters.
Further, somebody I read in a post somewhere. Somebody said that like the main character of the main villain of Death Stranding 2 is gonna be named Guy Who Kills Sam.
Oh.
It's so
Yeah,
fucking
it's funny.
great. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
because
names are pretty literal though.
Yeah. So there's a new character that's major to the plot in Death Stranding 2, and her name is Tomorrow. And then that got me thinking, wait a minute. We see Lou, right, as like a toddler with blonde hair. Tomorrow has blonde hair. What if Tomorrow is somehow from the future that they dug out through the tar? And I'm like, that's something. Yeah, I could see that. Definitely.
I think I get more mad the closer I feel these crazy ass theories become. Because then I started thinking, and I'm like, wait, no, that might fucking actually make sense. Before it even fucking comes out, dude. Because there's a certain trope that people like to put in where it involves time, and the beaches and with the tar, they all involve time for some reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, one of these characters might be Lou from the fucking future or a different timeline.
Yeah. I mean, like, all we know about Tomorrow is they find her in the tar, I'm assuming, and she's like she's all like wrapped up and stuff, and like, so they're taking her out and all that. And based on the trailer, it looks like she has some history with Higgs. So, yeah, could be some weird beach thing. But also my friend pointed out that there is a clip in the trailer where we see Sam with gray hair. So maybe there's going to be a time jump in the game too.
Or maybe he was out in the rain for a little too long.
Or that too. I don't know. There's so many questions with the DS2 trailer alone. And also, I didn't know this either because, again, well, I also forgot because it was so long ago since I played. But Sam's wife that died, her name is Lucy, and we see the character Lucy in the trailer, and she's interacting with the new Snake character. And then that got me thinking, oh shit, this must be all like flashback stuff. This must be like not that long after the Death Stranding happened. I was like, oh shit, we're getting a flashback arc? I was like, oh my god, dude, I need to sit down.
Does Fragile still have that thing in the trailer? Because it seemed like there were some... I gotta watch it again because, like, I don't remember if I saw her in, like, regular clothing. You know what I mean?
Well, the big thing with Fragile too is we see her arms, and they're not old.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, yeah, she's not old. Like, if these are flashbacks, I don't know what it is, but she does. Does she look younger? Like I would say in the first trailer, I think, when she had the puppet with her. I felt like she looked younger. I don't know. It could be the haircut.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be different.
But so, like, her body's like not affected by time fall anymore. So it's like, what's going on, man?
Higgs too, just being Joker, man.
Yeah, I'm very excited. There's been like some footage out there for like gameplay and like some like scenes that they've posted, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait, dude. We're almost there.
Yeah. Maybe because I don't branch out a lot and play other games because I don't know. I don't hear a lot of other people like saying Game of the Year right here. Oblivion maybe, but just purely for nostalgia reasons. Dude, I'm so stuck on Clair Obscur.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last week, but Clair is definitely going to be one of those games where we're going to be talking about this around Game Awards time.
It has to be, dude, because it's so perfect. It's near perfect. It can't be perfect because it's like, dude, the combat is so good. The story is just, I'm just fucking gushing about it again. But it's like Death Stranding isn't out yet, and it's not fair for me to say it, but it's not fair for me to say that this is a runner-up for fucking Game of the Year, but this is fucking close. I think so. Like, I've had multiple people tell me about this game, and they're like, "Ooh, where you at? Have you cried yet?" Fuck, yes, I have.
Have you cried yet?
I'm barely on Act 2, man, and it's a ride, dude.
Don't even get me started, bro.
That's it. I'm gonna keep talking about this until I'm finished playing it. So that's my minute of Claire.
If you're going to give this game this much emotion, then you should just... I'm not saying this is what you should do, but you should think about picking up a Yakuza game.
Dude, this is why I play video games, bro. To feel shit like this. Fucking regular shows don't do this kind of shit to me. I know I was just got that way with Last of Us, but it's a different kind of fucking thing. This shit right here is like, oh.
I'll tell you this for your backlog. The Man with No Name is on sale. I think it's like $10 right now. That shit will make you cry, buddy.
I don't know what it is, but the French makes it like that much more emotional.
Oh, do they have French accents?
I don't know. I'm playing in French audio.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure they do because in the subtitles they use some French words in there a lot. So I'm sure like between the English they're like "sacre bleu" or some shit like that. You know, it's fun, man. big Persona vibes, but different. I don't know. French Persona. We were talking JRPG, FRPG. You know how you choose your attack and you choose who to attack?
Mm-hmm.
You don't just fucking wait. You have to like do some kind of QTE, and you can like, God, the combat system's fucking great. And I'm just,
You know what? You know what that reminds me of?
Huh?
Mario and Luigi.
Oh my, Oscar, you just wrapped it up fucking perfectly, dude. It's that fucking thing. Like, you have to hammer shit away. You have to jump on shit, dodge it. It's exactly that, dude. Because you can either dodge shit, you can parry shit. You have to jump over, and then you can counterattack, dude. Oh my God! It's all I'm missing is a bros attacks, and this is fucking perfect, dude.
They don't have team combos or anything.
Dude,
like that?
no, but I'm because you said all this, I feel it coming up, man. I swear, I fucking hope so, dude.
My understanding of for games like this, if it's gonna be probably a lot like Persona, then they'll probably add like one DLC story, like one after story thing, or one separate DLC, or maybe more. Who knows? But I think that most of their content is going to be like challenge DLC packs.
Yeah,
Like, oh, you want to do like this
like
fight
arena
here,
mode or
do
something
this,
like that.
right? Yeah, so you get like certain items and stuff like that. That to me, I feel like the replayability would be in the way that you can do these challenges, get these things, do these, like. Who can do the challenge the quickest? Get on a time leaderboard or whatever. So Persona does all of these things, like P5R. Like you can fight the protagonist from P4, P3, and there's like a leaderboard segment. How many times were you able to beat them? How much damage were you able to do? How quickly were you able to beat them? Things like that. So I can see all of that. I mean, that's just speaking from the person who hasn't touched it yet, but.
You're not even wrong, because this is sort of a numbers game in that way. Yeah. Like, there are percentages involved per hits, counting debuffs and buffs and all that. So yeah, I can definitely see that happening, especially with like kind of sort of a boss rush, because there's multiple bosses in this game, optional bosses. I'm counting. It's crazy, man. Like, this world is huge. Yeah, I'm $50, man. This game is fucking more than worth it so far. Like the DLC. The DLC you can get are just like costumes. That's it. So it's nothing like story wise or nothing like that. The thought of DLC to this game so far, I haven't even beat it yet, but I'm already like kind of unless it's like that, where it's like some kind of challenge mode, like you said, that involves leaderboards and how fast you beat. Because this is like this is also a build craft game, bro. You get so many different items. They're called pictos, and you can equip them, and each one has like two different buffs to your stats, plus like a special ability. Like, you start with 1 AP per match, or whenever you start a match, or like 25% critical chance on a burned enemy or stuff like that. It's just there's so many different like combination of builds you can do. I'm not even done. I'm not even halfway done yet, I don't think. And like, I already have so much shit, I'm overwhelmed. So I'm just kind of like equipping different ones I haven't mastered yet, because once you master them, you can unlock the ability to use even if you don't have the fucking picto on. It's kind of complicated, but like, once you get it down, it's pretty easy to figure it out. But also it's kind of tedious because you have so much shit. And if you want to actually build craft, you kind of have to take time in the menu and like equip different ones and stuff. I was looking online, and I saw I was looking up different builds, and it involved some character I didn't even have yet. So I think now that I have all the characters, I think I can actually go ahead and look at it. But I'm not even worrying about all that right now. I'm just trying to parry as much as I can and cause as much damage as I can.
Yeah, you want to be that guy.
Yeah,
be that fucking guy, buddy. Live your life.
I'll look at the different builds later, but for now, like, I'm just kind of just rolling through the story. It's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad.
Speaking of Elden Ring, this is a perfect opportunity for us to talk about the announcement for the Elden Ring movie by A24,
starring Jack Black.
This is the round table.
We are going to have Alex Garland as the director.
Yes. So he's done Ex Machina. He did Annihilation. He did the 28 trilogy, and a bunch of other stuff. So like, based on like all the weird stuff he's done, got some hope. It's just very weird. I think it's where we're getting a movie from a FromSoft thing that's not gonna be like CG or animated. I don't know, something about a live action Elden Ring movie is gonna be weird.
I'm pretty sure the only thing that would be CG are gonna be like the Empyreans. I mean, Marika, if they decide to put Marika in the game, like as a flashback or something, and then they give her like, they just give some girl like a role, like that's fair, I get it. But like when they're in like, I guess their demi forms, stuff like that, like probably something like Ronnie, if they're gonna show Ronnie with her arms moving, like that would be CGI. If we're talking about like Morgot or Margot, they would be CGI, right? So
what is wrong with you, dude?
No, he mentioned 2 characters. He just said I'm a little weird, but those are 2 separate characters.
Oh, Morgot.
Yeah,
what'd you say?
Morgot and Margot. Margot, remember?
Morgie and Morgul?
Moogle and Boggle? Boggle?
Biggle and Boggle?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Don't make me look up their fucking names, dude. I hate you.
Yeah, Margaret and Morgot. Yeah. Margaret.
Margaret. Margie.
Marge and Merge.
God,
Marge.
If there's one thing I hate about fucking high fantasy shit, it's the names.
Holy shit, dude. I know how Kaladin.
Oh, dude, Wheel of Time, bro.
Fuck.
There was a point reading Wheel of Time where I was like, I'm just gonna assume my first instinct of pronouncing this name is wrong. And I was right a lot of the times.
My favorite one is Matt.
He's just Matt. Yeah.
He's just Matt. It's great,
you
man.
You could just tell. He got tired at that point. He's like, no, we're not going to
do it. Well, his full name's Matrim.
You're just going to be Matt.
Matrim. Oh, oh my God.
Never mind.
Yeah,
just
never
shut
mind.
The fuck up, dude.
Yeah, but like only a few people call him that.
Yeah, Margot and Morgot. Yeah, my bad.
Well, because they're like, they're the 2 halves of each
heard.
other or something, right?
Yeah.
So, this is going to be the second video game movie from A24. It's going to be interesting to see if they can handle, a quote-unquote successful video game adaptation.
Which was the first?
They're doing Death Stranding.
Man, I can't wait. This is going to be so peak.
So that's another thing, too, right? Like, with Death Stranding's film version, it's not an adaptation. It's just a story from the Death Stranding world. And that could mean so many things. So I wonder how they're going to do the Elden Ring thing. If it's going to be, you're going to follow a tarnished like Jack Black, or are you going to be like, following one of the other major characters? Oh, and freaking forgot to bring it up earlier when talking about Death Stranding, but got confirmed Death Stranding anime is happening.
Yeah.
He wants to make a version of Death Stranding that's only possible in cinema.
God, I love the way Kojima describes things like that. Like with OD coming out, or like Jordan Peele said, guys, he invented a new way to play games. And it's like, what are you even talking about?
I like what he says here. While these works have their own merits, as a film enthusiast, I want to pursue the expressive potential of cinema. I aim to create a Death Stranding that can only be realized through film. One that could win awards at festivals like the Cannes Film Festival or the Venice Film Festival. In fact, we are currently working on an anime adaptation.
You think Kojima's ever been to the Sundance?
I want to say yeah, but he's like too busy. I don't know. It's weird. He'll just be like,
he'll be anywhere.
He's just around, dude.
For real.
Dude, yeah, he's like, I'm too busy, man. I'm making a game. I gotta watch movies every day. I have actors showing up to my studio. I gotta go on Zoom and like talk to
I
my
have to meet
favorite
Jack
actors.
Black.
Yeah, I gotta scan some feet in an hour.
Oh, I just saw the King of the Hill episode where he was in Japan.
Yes, dude. You saw the season finale for season 6?
He met his brother.
Hell yeah, dude. That's so good, bro. My favorite. Did you watch both episodes or just part 1?
Is part 1 the last? No, yeah, they went back home. No, they went back home, and Bobby had his last dance with the.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's my favorite part of that whole thing.
Yeah, fuck yeah, so good.
Bobby's like, shh, don't speak, just dance. That's some Riz right there, dude. How much you want to bet that this dude's gonna be single when the show starts?
Stop it! Don't tell me that, man. I hope not. I hope he's had some girlfriends. And
He has had some girlfriends in the show.
oh, yeah, shut up, dude. You're right. I have no idea. I kind of took a break on it for a little bit. I was getting overloaded, but I think I'm coming back. I'm coming back in now.
I think there were how many episodes in total? 7 episodes? There are 7 seasons, so you're like 1 season away.
There's 13 seasons.
Oh, never mind. Fucking. Have you seen the episode where they get stuck in the Megalomart?
No.
All right. No, I'm not gonna say much for you. Those are good episodes that are coming up too. You haven't been watching a lot of TV, have you, Danny? It's just more or less just books and.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking a back seat on watching anything new. I have stuff I have planned I want to watch. I just haven't had the time recently. I have watched some movies, though.
Any that pique your interest?
Yeah, it's a Nick Cage movie from last year called Arcadian.
Is it good?
Holy crap, what the fuck is that? Wow,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'll just say it's a Nick Cage movie in quotations because he's not the main character. He's more the side character. It's focused on his 2 sons that he has because he gets incapacitated like in the first third of the film. So he's knocked out, and it's just his 2 sons are the main characters. Very classic trope. Like there's the smart kid, and then the other kid. He's cool, but he's just mad that he's not as smart as his brother or whatever. So like they always have tension.
Okay, so there's a Sasuke and then there's a Naruto.
Yeah. So it's like a post-apocalyptic world where something happened one day, and at nighttime these creatures come out, and so they have to stay at the hole up in their house, so they can only do stuff in the daytime. And they live on a house, and there's like some farms nearby that they could go and like help and visit and stuff. And that's where we get our other characters. At first, like watching it, I think it's a good film. Like they fixed it eventually, but goddamn, like the first half of the film, whoever was holding that camera was just shaking the shit out of it.
For the effect.
Like I was like, okay, I get it, dude. Like you want to have this kind of effect, but like we're just in a room. You don't have to be like holding and moving the camera around while you're looking through like these shelvings and stuff. Like just kind of like just stay still, dude. So there is a monster design in this film. And the way they tease it and all the buildup is so good. Like, there's just a moment where, like, a character trips, and it's just dead silent. He could barely get some light to look, and, like, this thing's gripping his ankle, and then you just see this creepy-looking face in the blackness, and you're like, oh, man, this is freaking crazy. And then, like, the other character is passed out, and he didn't, like, fully secure the house. So you just see this arm come out, and it's just like all the tensions there, no sound, really good stuff. And then like you see the like the full design, and you're like, it's kind of weird, man. It's a little weird, but I mean, it's fine. I think for this kind of film, it's fine. There's like a lot of potential for that monster if they ever want to use it again, because there's still like a lot of unexplained stuff of how it acts and like where they came from. It was a cool little short movie. I think it's like 80 minutes. It's like nothing.
Okay, so it pretty much takes off as soon as it starts then, right?
Yeah, I mean, the opening scene is Nick Cage running, and I think there's like sirens going off, and then you just see his 2 sons are just babies, and then it flash forwards to them like being teenagers.
They added a lot of Nick Cage movies to Hulu recently, so I definitely want to go back and just kind of check a lot of them out. I'm always up to check out a lot of his I guess I wouldn't call them like serious roles, but his like unserious roles, like his comedic roles. Like I really want to watch The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent again. I just thought that was a really good movie.
Yeah, I rewatched that a few months ago. Yeah, still great.
Yeah, the movie's great. I also watched a movie. I was invited to see Final Destination Bloodlines, the new one that just came out.
Did you know?
I did. I did not close my eyes. I did not wince. The movie was okay. Honestly, it was a pretty decent movie. The story is like, I want to say it's a bit more organized than all of the other stories. Like, I know it's usually like a group of random people. These random people are doing a random thing, like going on an airplane, getting on a train, driving on the freeway, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, like just for one reason or another, death is just coming for all of them because they happen to avoid some sort of catastrophic accident or whatever the case is. This one is like, okay, this one is more of like I guess it doesn't have anything to do, it doesn't have much to do with the other movies, but it somehow retains an overarching theme where they refer to the other movies without having to refer to literally any of the characters except for one or two of them. Everything else is just like separate from that. It's its own thing. I think the thing that makes it different about this one is they're just going after a family. Like, it's just a family. So it's not, like I said, it's not random people. It's just like an assortment of like teenagers, which I guess is like the fucked up part. Like, I always imagine like all the other Final Destinations, it's like it's a mix of people, like of all people, old people, young people, kids.
Yeah.
You know, like middle-aged people, whatever. And this one is just mostly children, like just mostly young adults. So I was like, okay, that's okay, I guess. But yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna want to go see it just for all the gory deaths and stuff like that. There were a lot of good ones in there. A lot of ones that they showed in the trailer. You know, like there was this one in particular that I remember seeing from the trailer where like some guy's like in a tattoo parlor, and like he gets a chain caught on a ceiling fan stuck to his nose piercing. And like there's this whole thing going on with like the whole building on the whole tattoo parlor that he's working in, it gets like set on fire. He's stuck in the building, whatever. All in all, like it makes you think like all of these deaths are happening all together, right? And it's just kind of separated, like nothing is happening too close to each other. But I think the span of the movie takes place like within the span of a week or so. Like it doesn't really take that long at all. I say I had a good time. Like after everything was said and done, there wasn't anything that like irked me about the movie. There was a part. I think I would say this is probably different, and you could tell me because I haven't seen too many Final Destinations. Like I've only really seen like their first 3 or 4, and that's it. But there was a kid that they show in the beginning of the movie, and this kid's such a fucking asshole. Like I'm telling you, like this kid would not have had this attitude back in like whatever fucking timeline he was from, because the beginning of the movie they show you like a scene from like 1950s. Or something like that. So like the movie predates like anything that we've seen so far, and it's just basically this couple, and this couple is going to have dinner at this, like, it reminds me of the Needle, like from Seattle, Washington.
Oh, okay.
Or the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. It's just like one of those high tower buildings that has like a skyscraper diner thing at the top. You know, they're over there and they're having dinner or whatever, and then of course, because she's like every other main character, she has like the premonitions or whatever of like shit to come.
Mm-hmm.
And it really all starts because of this fucking kid. Let me tell you, they're on the very top of the roof, like on the building, right? And like most, like you go to New York or something, you're on the Empire State Building. The security guards will fucking tell you, hey, don't throw anything over the building. There's enough force, momentum, and like basically distance where you could chuck something like a penny and it could kill somebody. Like literally, you could kill somebody.
Yeah.
Right. So as soon as the kid gets an opportunity, he puts the penny away. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, security officer," or whatever. Turns around and he just goes, "Fat ass," and just takes the penny out and just chucks it off the fucking side. And I'm like, fuck this kid, dude. He was probably my favorite death. Was at the very beginning, because like you get to see all of these people scramble and try to make their way out, and the only one who makes their way out is this kid. Like he gets all the way to the bottom from taking the stairs, whatever. Everyone else is like dead or whatever, and like just when he thinks he's safe, he goes, "Whew," and then this piano fucking drops right on him and it fucking kills him, and it's hilarious. It's so funny to me. It was the only part of the movie where I was like, "Ah, take that."
Nice.
But yeah, man, I'd definitely say check it out. It's a good movie. And then of course there was Tony Todd, I think was the actor's name. So he was I don't really remember if he was a recurring character from the other ones. They say that he was, but I just don't remember. But he's the older gentleman, the elderly black guy in the movie, the one giving us the speech about death.
Was he the
and how it's coming
detective
and stuff like that?
That guy right in the thumbnail?
Not really in the thumbnail. He's not really a detective, but he's like a coroner. Like he's like he works for the hospital. And so yeah, so he ended up passing away before the movie was over.
Oh, okay.
So they did make the movie in his memory. They gave him the ode to at the end of the movie. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, kind of crazy that this franchise is back. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. Like I've only heard like it was decent to good things about it.
Yeah, me too. I probably wouldn't have done it. And by done it, I mean I probably wouldn't have seen it on my own. It was definitely just something that was, I guess, like a spur of the moment thing between my wife and my wife's sister, because it's her birthday this week. So we just went to see it yesterday. I am looking forward to, I guess, the next movie that I really do want to see in theaters. As of this recording, they are releasing the latest Karate Kid this weekend.
Yeah,
And
baby. And guess what?
I'm excited for that. You got tickets already?
No,
You're
never forget the Tekken 8 collaboration. You can get a Karate Kid hoodie. It's not in the game yet because I don't know. I haven't, unless it's like in the freaking dojo area. I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it's just a hoodie with the poster on it. And then in the New York stage, they'll have like promos for it. That movie looks hype.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm really like, I think the premise was both, I don't know if you guys remember the Karate Kid with
Jaden Smith.
With Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Right. This is how they introduced Jackie Chan's character.
Yeah.
So Jackie Chan's character's name is Mr. Han.
Mm-hmm.
In the last Karate Kid movie with Jaden Smith, I think they were in China.
Yeah.
And he was the landlord of their complex in China. So in this one, I believe Mr. Han and Ralph Macchio, who I think reprises his character Daniel, and they're both like trying to train this new kid. I don't remember why they're both together, but I think it was something along the lines of like Mr. Han was also trained by
Miyagi. No, he was Miyagi's friend or something. Why are they together, dude? Because it's fucking cool that we could get a crossover like this. That's all we need.
This just like screams Beverly Hills Ninja to me.
With the poster?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Gotta get in on that Cobra Kai action, man.
Ralph Macchio's in the series, isn't he?
Yeah, he plays a major role. But I don't know, based on the trailer for this movie, I feel like they're not going to touch anything involving Cobra Kai.
I guess I don't. If I remember correctly from the first movie, right? Cobra Kai was just
It's the other school, yeah.
Yeah, the other school, right?
Yeah,
with that dude.
Where Johnny is.
And so what? Johnny takes over when they grow up? Is that what I'm understanding?
It's kind of crazy what Cobra Kai is, because it's them as adults, and we see Daniel Russo as like this successful car salesman, and then Johnny's character is like this washed up, just old man. You know, he's just trying to get by, and he's made a lot of mistakes in his life and stuff. And eventually, like they meet each other again in the first season, and the way Danny and Johnny interact, it's like, holy shit, were the fan theories right? Like, was Daniel really an asshole the whole time? And it's like, yeah, it kind of was, because he just kind of treats Johnny like an asshole for a bit.
Oh man, like I I feel like whenever the question is prompted, like that's when we have to pull up all of the clips of the interactions between Johnny and Daniel from the first Karate Kid movie. It's like all they were really ever saying to each other was really shitty quips.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like, oh, I stole your bike, haha, fuck your mom, you know, like. It surprises me that they grew into adults, and then the whole show like revolves around like their relationship is on the rocks. Like, nigga, they don't even talk to each other. What are you even talking about? That's so funny, dude.
But yeah, the show's basically a direct sequel to the first movie. Yeah, like he reopens the Cobra Kai school, and then like Daniel's daughter gets involved and stuff, and so he's coming back to do karate and all that. But later, like, they ended up like teaming up, and like they're actually like good friends later down the line or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, again, I haven't seen anything, and there's like 6 seasons, and I think season 7's coming out. And that'll be the final one.
Oh yeah, since 2018, 6 seasons.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. This was originally a YouTube TV series, and then Netflix picked it up.
It looks like every season so far has been about 10 episodes. Season 6 is 15 episodes. Last thing I guess I want to mention really quick. I don't really have too many details on this, but I saw that they are announcing a new Lupin the Third movie. It's called Lupin the Third: The Immortal Bloodline, and we ended up getting a visual trailer for it.
Oh yeah, coming out in June. It's the first 2D animated film in almost 30 years.
I like the animation style. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with
Yeah,
his
it's pretty
chin
fresh.
so hard.
Damn, maybe it's time to get into Lupin the Third.
Dude, please.
Fuck.
Lupin's so fucking cool, man. Yeah, I remember reading like some of the manga back in the day. Like they had a volume or two at the library. And I was like, man, this is just a wacky series. And then you just seen the clips of all the crazy fights that can happen with all the other characters. Like, ugh.
I think it's the third Lupin movie, but it's the an axe murder.
Yeah, the big guy.
Yeah, Hawk. That's his
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
It's so clutch when I get to see like all of the all of like the scenes unfold like when you're watching the movie. Honestly, this whole thing leaves me speechless. Is what I would really want to say here. Like this movie's kind of old, but
It holds up so well.
It really does, dude. The animation style is so fucking clean.
Yeah, I want to say they played it during Adult Swim at some point. Because I don't remember where I've seen it, but yeah, I used to watch like some episodes here and there.
Yeah, I think when they still had a show that was on Adult Swim.
Well, there was a recent show, like a few years ago, it was like part 5 or something, where they're. I mean, it might be part 5 where they're in Italy, but then I'm like, oh wait, that's too similar to JoJo part 5. Hold on.
It says part 2 is the one that they had on Adult Swim. Well, let's do recommendations.
Yeah, how about we all give one since it's been a while?
I have one where this guy injects fish with mold, and he freezes them, and then he eats them.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He's a biologist and also a sushi chef. More biologist, I guess. Anyway, he has like a mold culture, and he puts that in a spray bottle, and he sprays these fish, and then he freezes them for a couple of months, and then they come out like fuzzy and blue and green, right? Like covered in mold and shit. They're safe to eat. He just takes off like the fuzzy shit. He goes inside of the meat, you know, he goes more inside the fish. He cuts it open, he guts it. Sometimes he takes like the main vein throughout the fish and injects some kind of sauce into it. It's kind of crazy. And then like he pretty much like either fries it or eats it like raw like that. And I read sometimes in the comments he says it leaves like a nutty flavor and it takes off the fishiness out of the fish.
It's a nutty flavor.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, but he eats it and he makes his people eat it, and
he makes his people eat it.
Yeah, and they all say oishi. So I'm like, and it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like the whole preparation he does with it. He does a lot of videos of that.
Yeah, we got to remember, guys. Not all mold is bad mold.
I have to know the process behind it if I'm gonna eat something like this.
Yeah, I remember because I'm sure this is the same guy. I've like. One of his clips has gone viral. Yeah, it's his third pin post where it's just like, 3-week mold-aged bluefin tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just cut it open and it just looks fake because it's like, it's just meat and then that thin fuzzy layer around it.
Right.
You know, surprisingly, this is not the first time I've seen people do this. People do this with beef too.
Yeah, it's like a form of preservation.
Right, yeah. It's supposed to give flavor to the meat
and to keep it from like rotting further, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or slow it down.
He's done dry age stuff too. Okay.
Yeah, so he has it down. He has the science down. I'm sure sometimes there's mistakes though, but when you're in this field, I guess like shit happens like that, you know.
Well, it's like this kind of stuff, it's just down to the numbers. Like once you can crack those numbers, like you're going to get 10 out of 10s. You're going to bat 1,000 every time. Unless something, goes wrong with the freezer or whatever, but...
That's a cool recommendation, Jerry. I like it.
Yeah, the page name is Papa Chef Fish Cooking. Wait, no.
No, Papa Shell Fish
is.
Cooking.
But it's a CH and one L.
Adam showed me this page. Figured, I'll keep the culinary trend here with Jerry's post here. There's this guy, Don Cabbage. He's got 2 underscores between them. Cool Japanese guy, he's got style. He's got the circle glasses. He's got the mustache with the thin ends that curl up.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah.
It's in the name. He's just cooking cabbage. And it's always like, a low carb burger. And he just shows you how to make like cabbage bread basically, which is just fried cabbage with egg. And like, some other ingredients and stuff. Yeah.
I think that's a staple dish that they do a lot in the Asian country, that they make like I don't want to say it's 1-to-1 like a scallion pancake, but it's like of the same idea.
Well, okonomiyaki, it's a very cabbage-based pancake. Very good stuff. Yeah, he's cool. He uploads the same video twice. One's in English subtitles and one with Japanese subtitles. Because he knows his audience is going to be more than just locally, of course. So we got to get in there. It's always funny. Every now and then on his stories, he'll post, like, he'll take a picture of whatever he's doing. And it's like, oh, what is this? And there's 3 answers. And, of course, the one that always wins is, oh, that's cabbage. I have the same, like, peeler he has. This guy's a pro, dude. I'm not even on his level. He just does it's so effortless how he does it.
It's so good.
And I keep watching him, like, what kind of angle is he doing? Hold on, wait, what's going on? Yeah, super cool guy.
My recommendation, I'm not sure if I don't remember if I shared this before. I don't believe I did. So this week my recommendation isn't food-based. Sorry.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. No, just kidding.
You cut it right there. My recommendation this week comes from a content creator I found on Instagram. It's manachuku.unaoyo. And so this profile is basically just an account that's like dedicated to recreating like different scenes, homes, environments, and things like that from like games and animes and movies. So what brought me over to this account the very first time was they had recreated like a 3D model of Shin-chan's house. At first, I was like, "Oh, cool! I'm gonna watch this." All of the videos are just showing him cleaning these models. And at first I was like, cool, this is like checking off all of my autism boxes all at once. Like we get to see places I'm familiar with from video games. We get to see him doing like an actual thing, like a power washing simulator type thing. So I get like my neurons activated through that. With all of that being said, what really took me away and the reason why I decided to start following is after he's done making the models and he's going about cleaning all of these houses, all of these places that he makes, all of them happen to be just the most horrendous murder scenes that he's cleaning up. It's like, it's so bad. Like, I'm telling you, it makes me think of like the Fatal Frame shit where like you go into a building and it's just like blood in the walls, blood on the floor, garbage everywhere. Like fucking ants and cockroaches and just dilapidated shit, and you just go around cleaning it up. Like a good example is he does a video where he's cleaning the Shining Hotel, cleaning the walls and stuff like that, and then like cleaning the blood and splatter off the floor, like reorganizing all of the frames and shit that were knocked on the floor or is just like broken or whatever. So I don't know, man. To me, it was just pretty interesting that again we have a guy who's willing to go out of his way to create content like that. It's definitely not something I've ever seen before. But I'm all up for watching cleaning videos, so I get the ASMR kick from that. On top of just, like I mentioned, everything else he's done. He's made a lot of interesting assets. Like he's done the Going Merry, he's done John Wick's house, he's done the bathroom from Saw. So yeah, man, I wanted to give him a shout out because, like I mentioned, I feel like for content like that, he should definitely be getting more follows.
This is a very Japanese thing, I'm gonna say, because like his most recent ones is like some horror house, like Resident Evil shit or whatever, and it just reminded me of like that's a real thing in Japan. Like they don't look, I mean, that dirty, but there are people that go to houses or apartments and it's just flooded with trash, and it's just a speed video of them just cleaning it up. And it's just like this stuff.
I know who you're talking about. I've seen that a couple of times too.
I actually just watched one of those videos yesterday. There's a video of this cleaning team coming into this house because the homeowner, the home renter, I think was like a young girl, and she got married, so she like left that home that she was in and moved in with her husband or whatever. And it's just like you guys are saying, it is just full of trash. I think the worst cases are like when they have like leftover foods and stuff like that, and it's just like sitting there moldy and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like there were so many like I don't know what they call them. I don't know what the dish is called specifically, but it's just like anything with soba noodles or anything like that, really, right? And it's just like left in the plastic packaging, and it's just got all this dark green and white fur all over it.
I mean, dude, like we joke about it, but there's that iconic photo of Togashi, the author of Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. It's him playing like his nest or whatever, and he's just laying on garbage.
I think it's more like a mental health thing when it gets that bad. I mean, obviously there's a lot to do with that, right? Like, I feel like a clean house is a reflection of a clean person, like clean in mind and body.
Well, we all know mangakas have archaic lives, and yeah, they have a lot of health problems. It's always sad to hear.
And they're supposed to be like one of the cleanest countries, right? It's like a thing for them.
Outside
to
it
just make
is,
sure
yeah.
that their trash is outside.
Heck yeah, guys. We're going to have all those links in the description if you want to check out those accounts, if you're curious at all. With that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And let's wrap it up on some good news. I just saw this scrolling. But so the Lakers did a One Piece thing. And now the Dodgers are doing a thing with One Piece in July. We got some artwork of Luffy pitching. It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, buddy. This is the year of One Piece official collabs.
I know who the next crew member is going to be on the Going Merry or the Sunny Go.
It's
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up today. Thanks for listening as always, and we will be back for a future episode.